Meghan Markle throws shapes at first night of Beyonce's Renaissance World Tour in California, but Harry looks less impressed as he gazes at his phone as they celebrate Mum Doria's 67th birthday ahead of the Duke's UK return. Meghan Markle was spotted dancing the night away at Beyonce's Renaissance Tour in California on Friday night, but Prince Harry appeared less than impressed as he gazed at his phone while the party continued around him. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex were among thousands of fans who crowded into the SoFi Stadium in Los Angeles last night as the artist continued her world tour. But Harry appeared glum and disinterested as the pair were spotted in a private box along with Meghan's mother Doria Ragland and Meghan's Suits co-star and close friend Abigail Spencer. The members of their group, including the Sussexes, wore silver to match the singer's request that her fans wear the color to her show. Meghan was seen clapping and waving her arms, while Doria, who celebrates her 67th birthday today, was seen dancing along to the music. Harry, however, was seen with his hands firmly stuck in his pockets or glued to his phone. It comes at the start of a busy week for the Sussexes, with Harry set to jet out to London for a charity event on the eve of the first anniversary of the death of his grandmother, Queen Elizabeth II, before moving on to Dusseldorf in Germany for the start of the Invictus Games. Earlier this week, the couple released their latest Netflix series, Heart of Invictus, which featured athletes preparing for last year's edition of the Games and saw Harry open up about his mental health struggles after returning from military duty in Afghanistan. They weren't the only famous faces to turn out for Queen Bey's performance, with the likes of Terry Crews, Taraji P. Henson and Shanina Sheikh pictured in attendance. It's not the first time the royal couple have crossed paths with Beyonce, with Queen Bey accepting a Brit Award in 2019 in front of a portrait showing Meghan as a royal version of the Mona Lisa. In a post explaining why they had decided to put Meghan in the frame, the power couple wrote, "In honor of Black History Month, we bow down to one of our melanated Monas. Congrats on your pregnancy. We wish you so much joy." Beyonce publicly praised Meghan's bravery after the Sussexes' bombshell interview with Oprah, during which the Duchess claimed to have been subjected to racist treatment within the royal family. Beyonce posted on her website, "Thank you, Meghan, for your courage and leadership. We are all strengthened and inspired by you." In one episode of their Netflix documentary Harry and Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex claimed to have received a supportive text from Queen Bey. She told the camera crew, "Beyonce just texted, just checking in. I still can't believe she knows who I am. She said she wants me to feel safe and protected. She admires and respects my bravery and vulnerability and thinks I was selected to break generational curses that need to be healed." The couples previously had a cringe-inducing meeting with the pop megastar and her husband Jay-Z during the Lion King premiere in 2019. The famous couples met up on the red carpet and engaged in small talk, with Beyonce reportedly calling Meghan "my princess." However, things took an awkward turn when the Sussexes spoke to the film's director Jon Favreau and appeared to ask him if there were any voiceover roles available for Meghan. Video of the encounter showed Beyonce covering her face before uncomfortably looking away, with social media users suggesting she was cringing over the exchange. There was to be a similar exchange later in the evening when Prince Harry touted his wife's acting chops to Disney CEO Bob Iger. During conversation, Harry asks, "You do know she does voiceovers?" Iger can be heard replying, I did not know that." Harry then responds, "You seem surprised. She's really interested." The Disney chief then says, "We'd love to try." "That's a great idea." Last month, Meghan enjoyed a girls' night out at the same arena when she went with friends to watch a Taylor Swift concert. The 42-year-old was joined by her British best friend Lucy Fraser as they watched Swift's Eras tour, while Harry was in Japan with his best friend Nacho Figueres promoting his charity work. It also comes the same week that Ms. Ragland was seen cozying up to the Kardashians at a glitzy event for charity This Is Humanity, which works to raise awareness about separated and reunified families and children at the border. Earlier this week, the couple celebrated the release of their latest Netflix project, a documentary about athletes competing in the Invictus Games, the event which Harry set up in 2014. The 5-episode series, Heart of Invictus, saw Harry open up about his mental health struggles and track the journeys of multiple wounded veterans as they prepared for last year's games in The Hague, Netherlands. Harry surprised a group of theatergoers on Monday night by turning up to a premiere showing the first 2 episodes and posing for photos with the audience. The trip tops see Beyonce comes days before they are expected to jet off to Dusseldorf in Germany for this year's edition of the Invictus Games. The sporting competition for wounded veterans is being held in the German city from September 9th to 16th, with the first day taking place a day after the first anniversary of Queen Elizabeth II's death. Harry, who was the Queen's grandson, is expected to attend the entire games, while Meghan is set to arrive later on and stay for the closing ceremony before returning to the U.S., according to close friend and confidant of the Sussexes, Omid Scobie. It was reported that the Duke of Sussex will be in Britain for the anniversary of Her Majesty's death, but he is not expected to join the rest of his family. His father, King Charles, is set to mark the occasion at Balmoral Castle, where the Queen passed away. Harry will celebrate the achievements and resilience of seriously ill youngsters and their families supported by the charity Wellchild, at the event being staged in London on September 7th, before heading out to Germany. A spokesperson for the couple said, "The Duke and Duchess of Sussex are delighted to attend the Invictus Games 2023 in Dusseldorf. The Duke will be in attendance throughout the entirety of the Games and will be joined by the Duchess shortly after the Games begin." Prince Harry is expected to deliver a closing speech, while Meghan will take to the stage to host the Life Story Scene segment, taking a closer look at the stories of some of the athletes competing in the Games. The royal will apparently praise the competitors' unwavering spirit and impressive recovery journey. The Duke of Sussex has said this year's Games will be the best ever. Other figures due to appear include Frank-Walter Steinmeier, the German president who hosted the King and Queen in March this year. Prince Harry dragged for looking bored at Beyonce's Renaissance tour with Meghan Markle. Is Prince Harry a member of the Bayhive? Although the Duke of Sussex and Meghan Markle were spotted at Beyonce's Renaissance tour Friday night, fans were quick to point out Harry's seemingly bored expression. In a viral concert photo, the Suits alum could be seen dancing alongside mother Doria Ragland as her husband, 38, stared into the distance with his hands in his pockets. He was also photographed checking his phone. The trio, who each wore silver, or gray in Harry's case, at Queen Bey's request, watched the show from a private box at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. One Twitter user accused Harry of looking as if he was being held hostage during the show, while another added that the Brit appeared positively bored out of his skull. "Harry, the most miserable man to ever watch a Beyonce gig," a third wrote. "Clearly in a foul mood and doesn't care who sees it." An additional Twitter user, however, noted that Harry's glum appearance was relatable, writing that he looked like any other boyfriend/husband who was made to go to a Beyonce concert. More fans came to the prince's defense, including one who tweeted, "I need someone to tell me if Jay-Z smiles and jumps around for the duration of every Beyonce concert. You peeps need to stop analyzing every single thing Harry does." Another called it admirable and sweet of Harry to go out and celebrate Ragland's birthday so close to the anniversary of Princess Diana's death, as those anniversaries can be tough. As the user pointed out, the concert came at the intersection of two major dates in the couple's lives. While they went out in celebration of Ragland's 67th birthday, the joyous occasion was just one day after the anniversary of Diana's passing 26 years ago. While Harry and the former actress, 42, were out in honor of Ragland, the duo also have ties to the Crazy in Love singer. As Page 6 previously reported, their relationship with Beyonce can be linked back to their first meeting in 2019 at the London premiere of The Lion King. Beyonce went on to commend Markle for her bravery following the 2021 Oprah Winfrey interview in which she accused the royal family of racial bias. "Thank you, Meghan, for your courage and leadership," Beyonce wrote on her website at the time. "We are all strengthened and inspired by you." In Harry and Markle's December 2022 Netflix documentary, Markle disclosed that the two were texting buddies. In one scene, Markle said the Grammy winner believed she was selected to break generational curses, adding, "She wants me to feel safe and protected. She admires and respects my bravery and vulnerability."